Hey, it says we're recording, so I hope we're there. My name is Lora-Lee. I come to you from a small town called Strongfield, Saskatchewan, Canada. And I'm talking small town, okay? Anyway, I'm here to talk to you about the do's and don'ts of social, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. What was the other one I was thinking of? Any of the socials, okay? This is something that this is from me. This is my opinion. So this is what I've learned since doing this. And I've been doing it a while. So now I'm going to share my screen. And where am I? On Google. Should be here. Make sure that that's the right one. I'm sharing screen. Look at that. Here we go. I'm going to go to my personal page. I'm just going to talk to you about, let's show the post. There we go. This is something that I do. I make sure that my profile picture is actually a barrel racing picture right now. So normally I have a picture of my face. That is something that is really great to have, is a picture of just you. So watch your profile picture. That's the number one thing I'm going to tell you about. This would be something that see profile picture. This is something that you need to make sure that it's just you. No kids, no husband, no nothing else, just you. Okay. Because this is something that you're branding yourself at. So if it's a picture of you from far away, if you don't want a picture up close, that's fine. But make sure it's a picture of you. Okay. And I usually put, as you can see, a quote with it too. So, and I usually have at K Beauty. So I'm going to put it here at K. And I'm hoping that it would come up, my KB Cowgirl. There it is. See, so then you can click it on the bottom here and see how it highlights. Normally that's something that I want to do here. So I can always edit this and see if I can get that to come up. Last time I went to do this, it didn't come up. So that's why I did I'd rather have it because it looks cleaner with this. See how it doesn't want to seem to come up for some reason. So that's why I put these just copied the URL, and that's how I did that. So I went to my page here and I copied this right up top here. That's what I pasted to there. So that's how that worked. That's why I put those up there, because it wouldn't come up like this, and I don't know why. But anyway, sorry about that. Your cover photo, your bio, there's a bio that you can see. Yes, leave page. There's a bio that you see right here, so you can edit your bio. You can have it to add whatever you like to say. There's not a whole lot. It's only 26 characters remaining, so there's not a whole lot of stuff that you can put in there. So put it into something that you're trying to catch somebody's attention as soon as they see your profile. They're going to see your profile picture. They're going to see your bio. They're going to see your cover photo. Okay, those are the kind of things that you want them to see right away. And you want them to see who you are and what you represent. Okay. I don't live in Elbow, but I live in Saskatchewan, or Strongfield, Saskatchewan, but they never had it up there. Never had that up there when I wanted to see it. So yes, this is the next one we're going to go to, what to post. People have a lot of problems with what to post, and so I'm going to help you with that. I'm going to try to tell you to find someone that you like, someone that you look up to. I know that there's a lady, this Carrie, that I look up to. Maybe it's this Carrie. No, that's not it. Well, we could even go to, no, I don't have to go to her. Who would you like to look at? Maybe it's Carrie. No, that's not it either. Okay, I'm trying to find somebody to look. Even let's look at Jade. Let's look at Jade Bolin. She has some great stuff that comes up. I like watching her stuff. I like watching her wording. I like watching the posts that she does, the way she does things. I would not take this and copy and paste it to my own wall. I would not take this picture and copy and paste it to my own wall. I might put it into my group, my private group, but I would not do it to my own wall, because I want somebody. If this was a picture that I knew the person and they were in my group and I was allowed to post it, I would definitely post it publicly. Absolutely. And I bet you this person is in Jade's group and she can post it publicly. I love the way she words things, but I would always change things. I don't want to copy things verbatim. Like going into my group, if you come in there today and you want to copy it verbatim, you want to take this, at least go back and I'll show you about groups in a minute, but at least go and find something that I had posted a couple of weeks ago. Same with Jade. Don't just post this at the same time or share it. I mean, at the same time, make sure that it's I want you to be unique. I want you to be consistent with your posting, but I also want you to be unique and unique to you. Okay, so I want you to be thinking about, who am I, right? How am I going to be different? How am I going to attract people? Who's my avatar? Who am I trying to attract? Who are the people that I'm trying to attract, right? I don't want to be like everybody else. I don't want to be posting like everybody else, right? Granted, there's a sale. When the sales come up, everybody's posting kind of the same thing. I still try to be a little bit different. I don't post the same things. I don't post the company stuff. I make sure that I'm posting something that's mine, okay, to make it look a little different. That's what I'm talking about, because the algorithms are not our friends. Facebook algorithms will see something like that and then they start to vary it because they don't let anybody see it. Okay, but there is a way to make this so that everybody can see it. So this is my post that I just did this morning. What if I went like this and I went at, and it can't do at everyone, but you can do highlight, and you can do at followers, people that are following you that aren't necessarily your friends, and you can highlight everything, and hopefully people will see this. Please, I'm going to put please. Check out this video. Please, if I can do how to spell. It will rock your socks. It will knock your socks right off. So, and you probably, most of you that are watching this would have been tagged in this too, right? When I'm all of a sudden seeing, oh, this is happening. Lots of times too, with this coming up, I don't want to see this anymore. So I will move it to archives so that not necessarily everybody sees it. So when someone looks at my wall, I don't want them to see it. So once the sale is over, even in your groups or anything else, once something is over, I get rid of it, because I want I'm thinking of someone that's new coming into my page, my groups, new coming on to look at me. I want them to see what's happening now, not what happened a month ago or what happened yesterday. I want to get rid of it. Like, that video to me is old now, so it's gone. That's how I roll, because I don't want to have so much stuff on there that they don't need to be seeing. Okay. Again, maybe post something like I was talking about with Jade's. Post something later on, like this one here too, right? This one here is something you can definitely share this, but make sure you put this wording to your own. Make it sound like you, okay? Maybe just do different hashtags. Definitely use these pictures if you like, especially in your groups, but don't post it the same day that Jade posted it on your personal wall. Like, make sure that you're waiting a week or so, so it's not all everybody posting the same thing the same day, right? You know what I mean? That's why I do something. That's why I put up a different post. I didn't put up the sale flyer. If they want to have it, I'll send it to them personally in a message, but I will not do it. I will not do it the same as everybody else. I want to be a little bit different. Okay. So another thing I want to talk to you about is post about you. Post about what you're doing. Post about go into your stories, check things out. Like I do a lot of I'll take a picture of my desk and I'm doing some reels, like keeping it real, or and honestly, I'm not even doing any reels right now. I'm talking about my horses. Like, you can see these things go on. Then I posted about that, and all that I'll probably take it down. I'll probably delete it, because I don't want it to be up anymore. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want it to be there anymore. I posted about what else I sell. It's not just Rerun. I went riding, so it shows that. Rode both horses. Then I let my horse look, Mom, no hands. I let him walk the pattern without any hands. And then when the grandkids showed up, so I got a picture of that to show that we had the grandkids here for a while. And then I went and had a hot tub afterwards. After everybody left, I went and had a nice relaxing hot tub, listened to a book. And then this morning, this is me this morning. Good morning. This is doing my morning chores. Okay. That kind of thing people like to see. And I like to see things happening. This is what I like to show of what's happening in my life on a daily basis in my stories. And I will post sales stuff, and I will post that kind of stuff. And I will post monthly specials, and I will post about products, and I will do before and afters in my stories. On my major page, on my personal page, you won't see a lot of that. You'll see a lot of quotes. You'll see a lot of stuff that I've made up. You'll see a lot of pictures of myself with quotes on it, so that I can get engagement, so I can get people to like it and talk on there. Again, posting about my horses and about my life. I want you to talk about, like I wrote a few things down. I want you to, it doesn't have to be your picture. Okay. You're probably wondering, what do I post about? Post about a tree that looks nice to you. Post about the sky, the clouds. Maybe you see something in the clouds. People will talk to you about that kind of stuff. Whether you talk about your cows, your horses, your dogs, show your feet walking and say how many people are getting in your steps today, or how do you get in your steps today? That kind of stuff. You can put your gardens, your barns, your buildings, your vehicle. Maybe you washed your vehicle. Maybe it's dirty. Maybe you're putting up like, thank God it's raining and look at my vehicle. I'm living on a grid road and it's horrible dirty. That kind of stuff. You can do anything you want to do. Look at you driving to work, or look at you going, oh, I can't wait until I can retire from my job. This is why I'm doing this, so I can retire from my work and get paid residual income all the time. Don't say what company. The whole thing about this in my head was how I was taught is to create curiosity. Like I said, very seldom do I post about my actual what I actually do, but you'll see me talk about getting paid from my company, but you won't see me talk about the company. Okay, and I'm not going to say Remon. I'm not going to say Insiderm. You're not going to see anything like that, because I want people to come to me and say, "What are you doing? Like, what is it you're doing?" I want to talk about the paycheck that I got. I want to talk about how amazing this community is. There's lots of people that are trying to get me into their company, and they're telling me how much money they're making and stuff. But I don't. It's not just about the money. Don't get me wrong. The money is great. The money is there, and I need the money too. It's like everybody else. But it's about the community. It's about feeling good and having the integrity, and having the integrity. The company has integrity, and who I feel, who I am. So that's the kind of thing that I want you guys to portray. You might have to dig a little deep to find out who you're trying to attract. That's what they call your avatar. Rediscover. You can put up like rediscovering your faith later in life, thriving after divorce. You can put down decluttering. Sometimes I do that. Decluttering, simple, like meals. People love to do meals. Like that will get engagement on your page, and that'll set your algorithm so that they'll come back to you. Okay. Obviously, videos and reels are a great thing to do, but they don't have to be so long. I'm doing a training on that, so I'll come back and do another one of these Zooms and show you all about that. But for now, I'm going to finish up, and I'm going to talk to you about. I'm going to talk to you about those posts that I'm talking to you about. Usually, there's a call to action, a CTA call to action. So you want them to ask a question, ask an engaging question where they come back to you, like say comment with a happy face, comment with a heart, do something if you want to have more information. I've already got one, somebody come back to me and now is going to probably not necessarily buy the monthly special, but going to buy what she said, what's the basic to get started? So I showed her the X line, the basic one, the four products for $242 Canadian. And I thought, well, she says, okay, she just messaged me as I'm talking to you guys, and she's ready to start. So that's a cool thing too, right? A call to action, though, you always want to have a call to action, and you always want to follow up. I know lots of people say, "Well, I've messaged people and they or I have to get out samples, but nobody's come back to me and bought anything." Have you asked for the sale? Have you said, "Do you like this? You love it? Perfect. When do you want to get started as a customer? How do you want to get started, as a customer or as a planner?" As a planner, you get 10% back the next month. As a customer, there's some perks if you purchase a certain amount for the whole year. Tell me how you like to get started. You ask a question with a question, okay? How do you want to get started, as a customer or a planner? Because they like the product. They just told you they like the product. So ask them how they want to get started. Ask for the sale, okay? Ask for the sale. Number one thing. I'm going to do another Zoom about that, because I think it's very important, about connecting with people. Not just spamming them with your company and saying join me or join my group, or sending in random invites for your group, which is really bad for you if they don't accept. And you can get cut off of Facebook, because Facebook thinks that you're a robot if you invite 60 people at once. Okay. Also, when sending messages, you're copying and pasting, and you're doing it too many times, they're going to cut you off as well, because they think you're a robot. Okay, because you're saying the same message every time. They think you're a bot. They'll cut you off. We want to sell. I don't want to just sell products. I want to sell what the product does. I want to sell the value of the product. Okay. You're not just getting a good skincare. You look at your skincare. Look at what you're getting, the value. They have to see the value in what you're sharing and what you're selling. Okay. Sorry, my throat is. So that has to happen. I'm going to show you a little bit about my group and how I get things to bold and stuff, and also I just wanted to touch on scheduling things. I have a scheduled post here coming up, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. I did this up yesterday, and I'm going to do another one up and show you how I do all this. But this is a video, and I like to do a video with a picture, just like you'll see on my about this monthly special that's happening right now. I like to do a video with a picture. Then it doesn't show up as a reel, because then all this wording isn't in the reel, isn't in the beginning. Because if you go back and see this, I put up all this wording, but it didn't show up on top. It showed up as a reel. And I was okay with that. But I really want this one here to not show up as a reel. I want it to show up so that they see this, okay? And I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to do another post here for tomorrow because I schedule it. And I want you to know that that's something that you can definitely do, is to schedule it. So I have, this is my desktop, and I go back and I have it to Remon, and I have before and afters. I have my online stuff. I have PDFs. I have recognition. Some of your pictures are in there. I have the videos that I've saved that I share. But right now I'm going to share a before and after of the one that Jade put up. I haven't seen, I've waited a while to put this one up, and I wanted to make sure that people see that this is a nice one with no Botox. So I'm like, Botox or Insulderm? Insulderm, trust me, this is, sorry about this, guys. This is the real deal. Remon ritual, right? And then, are you ready to start yet? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Let's get your glow on now. So now I want to go this one here. I want it actually all to be big. So I'm going to go here and see how, when you're on your computer, you can't do this on a phone. This is on your computer or your laptop. You can either bold it all, you can make it italic, or you can make it big. And then I go in here and I make things bold and italic. Then I go and I'm going to put, maybe you can put in a little emoji if you wanted to. Should be one up here for me that shows, like the emojis on my desktop are really not the same as the ones on my phone. So you can bold it, italic it. Bold it. What are you waiting for? Get your glow on, right? Send me a DM to get your Remon show started today. I want people to come to me. So now sometimes I get lazy, so I go here and I'll go, yeah, lead page. It's fine. And I don't feel like typing everything out again, so I'll bring up another page. This is why I have multiple pages open of Facebook. So I can go back onto here and I can just copy this stuff. This is something I copy a lot because it's mine. It's my signature. It's who I am. You guys can do your own signature. And I want this to be big and bold, but just that, okay? And that's how I'm going to do it. I'm pretty sure she just used the X line, but I'm just going to leave that at that. This is down here. And you can do this on your laptop or on your phones too. You can schedule. It'll say schedule right above there. Pick the day. I want this for tomorrow. And I'm going to usually do things at 8 a.m. is when I usually try. And you can go into groups and you can get your analyticals and you can see when people are mostly watching your stuff. So you can tell exactly when the peak time is to post stuff. You can go into your engagement posts here. You can find out when people are engaging the most, okay? And this tells you exactly the times. You can go back down and find the times, the days. You can find popular times. See, this is the times. Popular times, popular days. Mondays are great days that people look at my stuff. Apparently, popular times are 10 a.m. Since I usually post at 8 to 10 a.m. is when I usually put my posts in. So that's something that you can definitely look at. That's how I do it. That's how I make things bold. That's how I make them italic. That's how I make them stand out. Scheduling stuff. I know there's lots of things that you could use in a Trello. You can use your notes. You can use boards. Whatever you like, and you can have those things for you can sit down. You don't have much time, so everybody's busy. Sit down on a Monday morning or a Sunday night and schedule out all your posts. So you're gonna have an idea. You can have a theme for the whole week on what you want to talk about. That's something that's really cool that you can talk about. You can say, I want to talk about let's talk about, and it doesn't even have to be about your job. Just have something scheduled, okay? Have something scheduled. Whether you wait for the day to actually have it, because you can't schedule on your personal pages and you can't bold things. You can use things like this though. And I did do it. Let's look on here. This is what they call, I don't know if this is in your way or not, but it's called Lingo Jam. And you can find them. They're all different kinds of font, fancy text generators. So you can do it whatever you like. And then you just have to copy and paste whatever the one that works for you, right? Copy that and you can paste it onto wherever you like. This is where I get my LL all the time. This is how I find it, and then I copy it. And when I'm in a hurry, I do have it saved in my notes still. So if I ever need it in a hurry, I can go there. That's something you can use to change the font on your regular posts or whatever, right? So that's how that happens. That's not the one I want to see. This needs to be updated. Sometimes you need to schedule things. There's another thing I want you to look at too. Now that I'm thinking about it, have you ever gone somewhere? See how I made that a little bit different there? That was because I used that lingo changer there. That's why. So let's say you're looking at view comments. I don't know if this will let me. It's going to show me all most relevant. You can change these to go all comments or oldest. Like a lot of times on groups, say you're on an auction and you look at I think there's a dust. I don't know, but that's not a Dust Bowl. Who has one bigger sound auction? Okay, this is what I'm going to show you. This is easy. I know this happens on auctions a lot. Here's this one. View comments. See, look at 150, 500. There's some weird looking things. Because it says top comments. If you go to all comments, watch it change. Now it's in order. Anyway, this is maybe not the perfect one to show. There's one that has more comments on it. I'd like to see. Well, there's mine. I donated some stuff. This one doesn't have. This one has 10 comments. So let's go here. View comments. Top comments. Let's go and see what the top comments are. It's hard to see. Maybe the 35 is the top one, but sometimes people put in the wrong. I want you to go to all comments. And then it just puts everything in order, okay? That's something to think about too. A little bit of a blurb for you. I think I've talked about everything I want to talk about. Make sure that you're being unique. Make sure that if you're copying and pasting, you're changing the wording. Use the same pictures for sure. Try not to make it the same day, okay? Try to make it another week or a few days from then to make sure that you're not, because like I said, the algorithms will bury your stuff and the person that you copied from, okay? Especially on your personal page and on groups too, right? Don't forget the @ and the highlights on your personal page. You can tag everybody that you're friends with. On groups, you can do @ everyone, but I try not to do that unless it's something really, really special. Like today, I did that. So if you're in my group, you got tagged with the stuff that's going on right now. But anyway, that is how I just wanted to keep this quick and short. I'm going to stop share. And I'm going to be here. I'm going to stop recording. And I want you guys to have a great day. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Don't hide, as Sarah always says. See ya.